My loyalty has been to you alone.
I see.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Pegasus Moon. Tempest of swords and shields.
I can't see swords and shields the same anymore. I just think of Pokemon.
With Deirdre under Imperial control, the Leicester Alliance ceases to exist, and its remaining lords ally themselves with the Empire. The Black Eagle Strike Force, having now conquered all of Eastern Fodlan, confidently moves to invade the kingdom.
And that concludes Count Burgley's report. Just as Claude said, the old alliance has willingly fallen under Imperial rule. However, knowing him, there is no telling what manner of poison could be waiting within. We must be careful not to expose any weakness.
Of course, though it seems we can now attack the kingdom without issue.
True. However, you should know that Lord Arundel has entered Deirdre.
What?
It would seem he has already started collecting the relics of the old alliance.
Why haven't we killed him
Let
yet?
him do as he pleases for now. It's not yet the time to chide him.
Oh.
Understood. As for the kingdom, as we theorized, it is not entirely united. If we defeat the royal family of House Blathed, and a handful of other notable houses, it should fall under our control quite readily. Those we must target include the houses Fraldarius, Galatea, Gautier, and Karen. We have allies who are close to some of those lords. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage. Persuasion by tears or threats. Perhaps one would consent to act as a hostage. We must make good use of the tools given to us.
Consent to act as a hostage.
What
Ooh.
about House Row in Aryan Row, the fortress city? Will they not side with us?
The head of House Fraldarius, Lord Rodrigue, has entered the city.
Oh, Felix is
It is
dead?
possible that he has seized it.
I see. Then it might prove too difficult to strike Ferdiad right away.
Oh, Felix is dead.
Either way,
Oh, he's gonna
when
die.
preparations are complete, we can begin our deployment into the kingdom.
That part of the plan remains unchanged. Professor, is something wrong?
Many of those names are new to me.
Yes, I don't imagine that you have much interest in a running list of noble names.
No, not really.
But it matters not. The nobility and the weight of all those names will be gone once the war is over. This month, we must again put all of our effort into preparing for battle. I'm counting on you, my teacher.
You're counting on me a whole lot. Are you alright? What did happen? What happened? Hello?
Professor, you didn't hear anything just now, did you?
Yeah, I did. Are you okay?
Of course I am. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
I am not flirting with her game. Are you sure about that?
I told you it was nothing and I meant it.
Okay.
It's just, well, there was a rat. I don't enjoy the company of rats. I believe I've told you about this before, about when I was held captive beneath the palace. There were a lot of rats there. To this day, I just...
That reminds me of this one scene, and I don't know if you guys watch Fates. I don't even know which one I'm on. I'm on the first anime of Fates, season 2, and that one little girl and that guy that was in that cellar at the bottom, and it was the worms were eating them or going into their body or whatever. That's what it reminds me of. What's that?
What?
Oh, I thought I was tricking her.
Oh, Professor, leave here at once.
Are you writing a letter or are you
I
drawing?
recall now that Hubert needs to speak with me.
Are you sure?
I must change my clothes. Now, whatever you do, don't look this way.
What? You need to call Hubert and then you need to change your clothes? I already saw it.
Then forget what you saw. That's an order.
I saw a drawing or letters. I don't know what I was looking at, to be honest. Was that a cutscene? What the hell was all that about? Hanneman's birthday. Here we go. Have some flowers.
Thank you.
Ooh. What did everybody do? Explore? Yeah, I kind of figured I would explore too. Oh, I forgot I made my map super huge for no reason. Oh, there's supports. Oh, dude, come on. Come on, dude. Hubert. Oh, Hubert's last one with Edelgard. Hello.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
Yo, that's a bit too
I
much.
fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty.
Oh, he's cute.
It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion.
Damn.
Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime.
Oh my god.
I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
Oh my god.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear.
Such
It is your own
loyalty.
presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The scarlet path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
Wow.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end.
Friend.
You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens.
You're gonna
all of
confess?
it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Oh, he troubled.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
You? In love? Whoever could it... Oh, I've got it! I should have known all along!
You already suspect. I had really hoped to keep this secret from you.
She's gonna say professor.
Enough teasing. Tell me her name, Hubert.
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
Oh, a genuine laugh. Yo, Edelgard, what kind of answer was that though? Like, I'm not going for Hubert anymore, but it still hurts. Right, Hubert and Dorothea. Dude, but what kind of answer did Edelgard give Hubert? Like, she wasn't surprised, obviously, but...
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
Ah, I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
Yeah.
I'd like to say yes, but
Simp.
I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life.
Yeah.
Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side.
There,
We
he's so
stride ever
romantic.
forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Well, Hubert, I hope you don't get friend-zoned forever. Can't say that for myself, though.
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
Oh?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
She's higher ranking than us lot. Huh. How
Hey,
disappointing.
don't talk about Dorothea. I'm gonna slap y'all. Oh, she heard that.
I suggest ignoring them.
Yeah, Linhart's cute.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Aw, eating and
Don't
sleeping.
pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Ah, sorry. I kept talking, didn't I?
This is a
I'll
different
stop
side of
now.
Linhart.
Please do.
I haven't seen him chat so much to someone before. It's usually the other person chats to him a lot. Oh, wait, Mercedes and Constance? Wait, I need to see this. Wait, come on, Drift. Don't, come on. I need to see this. What the fuck?
Am I in bed dreaming, or is that you, Mercedes? How serendipitous it is to see you again!
Yes, and here we are. You were so small when I saw you last.
Wait, you guys know each
How
other?
You've grown.
I cannot express how worried I was to hear that you had left House Bartels. I was turned away any time I asked about you, and of course Emile would never tell me anything.
I'm sorry. There was so much going on in House Bartels back then. But enough about all that. How are you, Constance? I hear you've had hardships of your own.
Indeed. House Nouvelle is no more, and I went alone to the School of Sorcery.
Oh, you went to the Royal School of Sorcery? Just before I began at the Officers' Academy, I was studying there as well.
You were? It must have been after my graduation in 1177.
That was the year I enrolled. We probably just missed each other.
No! You mean to say that if I had stayed a trifle longer, we could have been reunited sooner?
It's okay
It
now,
seems
though.
so. Ah, dear Constance. When we were little, I thought of you as my little sister. But now that you've grown up, I think our roles might be reversed. I'll be looking up to you now, and maybe even asking for your help sometimes.
You'd ask for my help? I never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, I have an idea. How about we have a cup of tea together and chat about old times?
I accept, naturally. I'll prepare the tea straight away.
Oh, no need to rush. The tea isn't going anywhere.
Don't be ridiculous. Time is always of the essence. Why put off for later what I could?
Constance, I wonder what's the matter.
Just stepped outside.
Did something happen?
Mercedes, sharing your precious time with me is perhaps more than I deserve.
What do you mean?
Why sit with me when you could share your tea time with someone else? I shall instead stand and serve the tea, though if my presence still proves to be a burden.
Goodness, of course it isn't. Are you feeling all right?
My feelings are immaterial. Pardon me while I fetch the tea leaves at once.
Until a moment ago, everything seemed all right. Why did she change so suddenly?
I feel like,
I'll have to ask her what's going on.
yeah, I feel like Constance should tell her that like her personality like swaps once like she's in direct sunlight. Oh, Yuri, who do you have a chat with? Oops, that's not Dorothea.
It's time I fessed up, Yurikins.
Yurikins?
I saw the whole thing.
What was it you think you saw?
I love Dorothea's little pet.
It looked like you were singing to the children in the alley out back.
Oh, did he?
And may I say, you were fantastic.
Yo, he sings?
Your performance hit me right in the heart. That was a song from Mittelfrank's Imperial Capital show, right? Ah, the good old days. You must have come back night after night if you remember it that well.
Perhaps a few times. I remember well how you looked upon that stage. You were the talk of the capital among all the nobles. Unsurpassable? Yes, that was it. It's hard to believe I'd run into that unsurpassable songstress in a place like this. Luck is on my side, as ever.
I couldn't convince you to sing tenor yourself, hmm? You're talented enough for it.
What are you getting at? Is this an invitation from the mystical songstress herself?
Male virtuosos are hard to come by. Would-be divas are a dime a dozen, but men? Not so much. And they have to be talented. As good as I am, which is very talented indeed. I think you have what it takes. If you're interested, I can...
Sorry, but no. No way in hell am I ever doing that.
I want to hear you sing.
Goodness. You could have stopped at no.
I can't think of anything more wretched than getting up on a stage to sing in front of a bunch of people.
You didn't seem to mind singing for those children.
The little ones weren't feeling well and couldn't sleep, so I sang them a lullaby to help.
Yo, Yuri, I don't
That's
feel good
a
all
far
of a
cry
sudden,
from
okay?
standing on the same stage as you have, with all of those stuffy nobles staring at me. Truthfully, I'm not brave enough for it.
Rein it in, Yurikins. It's the opera, not the battlefield. This isn't a life or death situation.
Fair enough. Sometimes I forget what's a real threat and what isn't. But I must ask you to never bring up singing again. Not to me. Not if you want to keep things amicable between us.
How can someone that good at singing hate it so much?
Yo, I want to hear him sing. Oh, I gotta get those two together closer on the battlefield then.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that right now.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing.
I can't tell if I
It certainly
watched
brings
this
back
before.
memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me. Too many thorns.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been very curious. How did you end up enrolled at the academy anyway? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble strings. But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people more often.
She technically did.
Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
Isn't it obvious? because you were here. When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shined so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling as well. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them yet.
Damn.
It's so nice to spend time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
You know what? If Yuri doesn't make it, we just date Dorothea. Let's go for everyone. Oh, Dorothea and Felix.
Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
He's not listening to your flirtatiousness.
What?
You can hear me. Oh, that's good. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something
Thea is so
sweet?
bold.
I'll pass. I don't like sweets.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
Felix, that's rude. I thought we were on the same side in this war. Anyway, you sound like you're shooing away a stray cat.
Shh, shut up.
I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat with me.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly what I will.
Dorothea's just as
Maybe
stubborn.
instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some Western spices in it. Mmm. Does that sound good, Felix? Would you like something spicy instead of sweet?
What are you doing? Are you trying to flirt with him?
When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
Lone wolf.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace. Goodbye, Felix.
Finally.
No, Dorothea is like the prettiest woman on earth, and like he's like not interested. Am I already an S with Hubert? Or is it just saying that we're... Where's Yuri? Yuri? Your bond with this person's very deep. To deepen this bond further, you have to wait until after the war ends. That means... we're in there. Right? It has to be. We're in there, dude. Marrying Yuri.